content, it means you're satisfied with your life or the current situation you're in, and you're not hoping for any change or improvement to your life. Being content as a Christian means that you don't know what's ahead, but you know that God is there for us and that He won't leave our sides. Jesus told us to be content with our lives and what we have, and He gave us a command to not worry about anything, because to worry means we don't trust in God and His plan for us. So why is it important to have content and be content in our lives? It's important because it helps us not worry, and it helps us not want over things that we don't need, and in turn prevent us from committing sin. Because if we want over things we don't need, that can lead us into temptation and become trapped by our foolish desires, and this can lead us into ruin. It can also redirect our focus on God. This is really important because that means we're not focusing on the materialistic things of the world, and we're realizing that our joy doesn't come from these materialistic things. This is really important because it makes us realize that the one true thing that really matters and is important is God and our relationship with Him. So the consequences of not being content means that we might try to do everything we can to find that contentment through other things like money or drugs or entertainment, things that are perishable and not sustainable. These things only bring us temporary contentment, but through God we can find things that are not temporary, as He Himself is not temporary. I want to read this Bible verse from Psalm 118, verse 24, that says, "This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it." This basically means that we should rejoice and be content because God has given us another day. Tomorrow isn't promised or guaranteed, and we should appreciate that we have today and tomorrow, and that we should live in the moment. Contentment isn't about what we eat or what we do or what we have or where we live, but it's about being satisfied in all circumstances of life, regardless of what is happening in the world. As we know, the world is filled with sickness, poverty, and crime, and so much other bad things. But we shouldn't keep our focus on the negatives all the time, because if we do that, we can't be content. All of the good and all of the bad are a part of life. Contentment has to be solely focused on God, because only He can satisfy us. Amen. Amen.